In this lesson, we'll delve into the F-Curve Manager. The F-Curve Manager is going to be your most important tool for polishing animation. We have a lot of control with it. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Simply selecting our ship, right-clicking, and heading over to Show F-Curves. So here we see these curves that represent how our animation interpolates from keyframe to keyframe, and the keys are represented by these blue dots. Now we see a clutter right now. What if we wanted to just focus on a selected track's F-curve? To do so, we'd want to head over to the F-curve menu and go ahead and toggle off Show All Tracks. So let's focus on our position Y, and we'll press the H key. Alright, so these dotted lines at the top, at the bottom, these represent our min and max ranges. We can use this to very quickly go in and add modifications to the value of our keys. So if we were to look at the animation now, as we hit play, you can see that we have decreased the effect of our position Y, kind of flattened it out just a little bit more, and in no time at all. Now, another thing we can do is actually solo or cancel out our tracks by simply going to our track summary. Let's say if we just wanted to solo the position Y track, just wanted to see what that does, and only that track. Well, we'd want to go to the solo parameter, which is found at the right end of the summary. Now, if we were to go ahead and hit play, we're only going to see the effect of the position Y. Why would we want to do that? Well, a lot of times we're trying to find out why the animation is off. So in this case, we might want to solo a track just to focus on the effect that that track has over the object's movement. And then we can go ahead and add any changes we need to make accordingly. We could also cancel out our tracks using the icon right next to solo. So I'll go ahead and unsolo the position Y, and I'll go ahead and cancel out or deactivate that track. And now as we hit play, we're going to see everything else except for our position Y. What's really cool is that the summary is unified with both the key mode and the F-Curve Manager. So going to the key mode, notice our position Y track is of course still going to be canceled out or deactivated. So we can go ahead and activate it from here. But what's also cool is that if we were to unfold our position Y from the summary, notice we have access to its F-curve. And of course we can go in and add any modifications we need to make. We can adjust our tangency. So notice I've gone ahead and added a little hop to the animation from the key mode. And now as we hit play, you can see the change that has been made. And we have a lot of control using the timeline. Alright, bringing our attention back to the F-Curve Manager. So we saw the tangency, how we can go ahead and use that to affect the behavior of our animation. And this is just a wonderful tool. The reason why is because we can use this to add changes to our performance without adding any extra keys. Sometimes we'll need to go in and add keys just to make sure that we get the exact performance we need. But what I'd recommend is first adjusting your tangency. And if that doesn't work the best way, well, go ahead and add any keys you may need to. If we like, we can go ahead and break our tangency by holding down Shift and dragging on either end of our tangent handle. And notice the other half is not going to be affected at all. What this also does is activates our break tangents toggle in the Attributes Manager. So if we want to unify them again, it's just a matter of unchecking that. Bring our attention back to the Attributes Manager. We can adjust our length of the tangent handle using the time and value parameters. So right now I'm just adjusting the time parameter. We could also adjust the orientation using the value parameter. We can copy and paste our keys very quickly here as well. It works the same way that it does in key mode. So if we'd like to, let's say, clone this key, select it on frame 32, it's just a matter of holding down Control and dragging outward. Another way to do this is with the key selected, use Control C. We'll go to the time we like to paste the animation, select the F curve, and choose Control V. Alright, and then from there we can go ahead and see how that's going to affect the animation. Adding that extra hop. It actually doesn't look too bad. Here's the change. Right here at the end. We could also find those tools under the Edit menu. There's Copy, there's Paste. Deleting keyframes. You can use this or simply use the Delete key on your keyboard. Now let me go ahead and show you something else, the Region tool. For this, I'll go ahead and choose the Position track, and I'll press the H key. Let's say if we wanted to adjust a range of our animation. Well, to do so, can access the Region tool, pressing the R key. What's going to happen now is we can go in and grab a range. And now to affect this, it's just a matter of left mouse button dragging. So let's go and see what this does. It's probably going to be a drastic change. So we hit play.